Hey everyone, it's Hailey, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup look that is inspired by a book. So I'm really excited to be doing this. I have actually done a video where I let books decide my makeup, but like I did a different book for each thing, like a different book for the eyes, a different book for the lips, all of that. But today I'm just going to be doing like a whole look inspired by one book. And I kind of thought about like what book I would want to do for a very long time, and a couple of you suggested this one and I was totally inspired because of a palette that I got recently. But the book that I'm going to be making a makeup look based on today is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I absolutely love this book, so that's also a plus, but I recently got the It's All Good palette from Colourpop, and I actually filmed a haul. I don't know if this video will be going up before or after that one, but stay tuned for it if it's not up, and if it is, then I will have it linked down below for you guys. But like, this is just, I feel like, perfect. I've been dying to dive into this palette, so I love the fact that I have the opportunity to do so. I also I just feel like this is perfect for spring and summer, and it seems like the perfect time to do a look inspired by this book. Now, I've said it once and I will keep on saying it, I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I just really enjoy playing around with makeup, and I have recently acquired quite a bit of new makeup and new palettes in particular with a lot of fun and different colors, and I thought what better way to be able to like wear those colors more and experiment with it more than doing videos like these. So I'm really excited about them. I was going to do a video like doing my makeup based on my favorite book of the year so far, but that's We're Not Free by Tracy Chi, and that would just be like kind of cool tone, like taupey colors, grays, basically what I've been doing for my makeup in like every makeup video I have done so far. So I decided to stay away from that one and I will do it later, but I'm not really sure how I want to do these videos yet. Like, I kind of was torn between if I want to do them where I'm actually doing my makeup and like talking about the book at the same time, or if I just want to do like a sped through version of me doing the makeup and then like do a voiceover or don't do a voiceover. I don't really know yet. I think for this first one I am going to talk through it, but let me know what you would prefer because I'm really not sure how I want to do it yet, and I would definitely want to do more of these. Like, I know it's not going to be my most viewed video in the world, but I'm honestly at a point where I'm like, I don't care. I just want to do this video. I think it seems fun, so it's something that I'm going to do. I have a bare face on right now. The only thing that I've done is I put like eyeshadow primer on. I'm going to start with my eyes just because I am going to be doing more of like a bold look. I feel like I don't want to get, I mean, I always start with my eyes, but I definitely don't want to get anything on the rest of my face. So let's see what we can do to turn this into something vaguely like this, but like they match really well, okay? I'm just so excited to use all of these colors. Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of figure it out as I go along. I have like my little brush roll here, which I definitely need to get like a, did I bring one? I need something to clean the brushes in between because these are definitely going to get really messy. So I do have one here. So I am going to start out with the transition shade. So I'm just going to use All About It here, which is kind of like a, it's like a warm toned brown kind of peachy color. I'm so bad at describing colors. Also, I need a mirror. What am I even doing? Okay, so I brought Orange You Glad over for the mirror because I'm not sure yet, but I might need to use something from this to get more of an orangey color because I don't really think that there is an orange enough color. Okay, so just going in with this transition shade, I am going to just work out my crease. I don't really have much of a natural crease because I do have hooded eyelids, so I kind of have to just like play around and make it on my own, but that is what I'm used to at least. But this is kind of like an orangey, like coral-ish color. So I feel like it is kind of the perfect starting point, if you will. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in. Will that be helpful? Then you can't see the book, but like you should be able to see the makeup being done, so whatever. Hello. Okay, so now we are up close and personal with my face. Don't know how I feel about that. But so I kind of want to do something inspired by the lines here because this is like made out of thread, but I also want it to be more of like a wearable look. I don't want it to be something like theatrical because I could like theoretically like draw on lines and stuff, but I want it to be more natural than that. I don't really know what other word to use, but I think what I'm gonna do is actually that old tape trick where you take tape and then you put that there, which I probably already should have done, but whatever. But you put it there and then it will get like more of a harsh line. So I feel like that can kind of go with the angularness of the cover. I feel like that's good. So that's that side. And then I will do the other side here. Is that even? It might not be even, but that's fine. Like, I would just like to point out, we're just doing this for fun. So like, please don't critique me. Like, I'm just doing this for fun. And I know that sounds bitchy, but like, it's like when I post pictures of like food that I've made on Instagram and then people are like offering me cooking advice, which I didn't ask for. It's just like, I'm just doing this for fun and trying to share this stuff. Like, it's not that deep, okay? I'm having a good time. I'm not here for a long time, I'm here for a good time. This one is too far over, so I'm actually gonna move it. Just gonna fill this in here. And yeah, I am happy with how that looks so far. I say after I've literally done like basically nothing, so I should hope that I'm happy with that, but whatever. Okay, so now going into the colors here. So I feel like I should do orange on the inside and then work my way out to the purple. So I'm going to start out with the orange, and I think I will actually try and take one from It's All Good. So I'm gonna try 10 out of 10. I don't know, it's like a pinky orange. 10 out of 10 is kind of, it's like orange going into pink. So I think it might be better as like a transition sort of thing. Yeah, it's more of a sparkle. So I actually think I'm going to go into Orange You Glad, and I'm going to take Sun-Kissed, which is like a really bright orange. And I'm going to start out with that. I'm definitely going to take some off of the brush though, but I'm going to go in like really, really lightly and start kind of building it up because I don't want to go all out right away. I want to have the opportunity to build it up. I'm really happy with that though. That's actually nice. It's not too intense, but not too subtle either. So I feel like that actually worked out really nicely. So I'm going to put that in like the first third of my eye. I'm basically going to go and like get the main shades down first, and then I will go ahead and do like the middle and add some sparkle and stuff. My camera battery is gonna die though, so I'm going to replace that, and then the angle will change and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. But I am going to now go ahead with a pink. So like I said, I'm just getting these main kind of like, I'm getting the basis down, and then I will go further in like see the blending and everything, but I just want to get the basis of things down. So it's really like a hot pinky color here. So I'm going to start out with Concierge here, which is like a matte color, and then I'm going to move into Cater to You, which I think I'll like build it up more to the color that I'm looking for, but Concierge is where I'm going to start. Oh, I'm so happy with that shade. I was worried a little bit because it looks like more of a purpley pink, but no, that is working out very nicely. So I'm going to put that into the middle third of my eye, and then I will go with the purple for the outer third. Sorry, is that a bird or a plane? No, that's a plane, sorry. There's a window right in front of me, and there was like a really low flying plane, and I couldn't tell if it was a seagull. And also like, I'm not really used to seeing planes anymore because of COVID. There's like none, so that completely threw me off right there. So happy with that. Ooh. But I do kind of want to add a little bit of sparkle to it, so I'm going to take another brush and I'm just going to add a little bit of Cater to You here because I feel like it could like really make it pop. So I will add some of that over top to make it a bit more of a shimmery color. Yeah, I like that. It kind of like, it deepens it up a little bit. And like I said, I will fix the rest of it after. Charlie's like half out of his bed, like absolutely passed out right now. He is exhausted by everything that I am doing, even though he doesn't have to do anything. So we have the orange and the pink going. Now we're gonna go for the purple. So for the purple, I am going to start out with Rock Sugar, which is like a deep purple shade, but then I'm going to go and put Paradiso over top of it, which is this purple shade right there. Like there, you can see it a lot better. So I will go from there to there. This is more brown than I want, but I think it will at least like provide the basis for things. So I'm just gonna go like really lightly for this one and start to build that up just to get an idea of where I want things to go. This plane keeps on going by. It's so confusing to me. Okay, so I feel like these, there's definitely not even space there. I feel like these are going like a little bit higher than I had initially wanted it to, but that's fine. Like I am still overall pretty happy with it. It's just like down there. I'm gonna try and fix that actually. The tape there, I need more room right there. I know it looks like I just put it in the same spot, but it is over a little bit. But I have more space right down there, which is really what I was looking for. Okay, so it doesn't look purple right now, but I'm going to go ahead with Paradiso, which is really going to like build the purple. So as long as it is like coming out the shade that I want it to, which I don't think it is yet. Worst case scenario, I will like wet the brush, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and pat it down instead. It's not as purple as I wanted it to be. It's fine. We shall start with this, see what we can do, and then I might go ahead and go in with my finger and see if I can get it a little bit more purple, because I think right now it kind of looks like the same color. So can I build that up as a purple more so? The Paradiso is a really nice like purpley shade. For some reason it's just not really reading on the eye. Things still aren't as purple as I would like, and I do have like purple palettes that I could go to, but I'm just gonna go with that for now. Okay, so I actually am happy with how that built up. So it's not quite like, it's more of a blue based purple on the cover, but maybe I'll go ahead with like a blue based purple underneath. For now, I will stick with this, but I wanted to do some more like blending. So I'm going to just kind of, any harsh lines, get that out. But I also feel like there's like a really stark difference between the pink and the orange and everything. And I want to take like a shimmery color and kind of blend the two there. So now is when I'm going to go ahead with 10 out of 10, because I feel like that will be a good one for in between the orange and the pink there. So my fingers are just going to be destroyed. But I am going to take it on my finger and just put it in between those two there. Oh yeah, look at the difference. I feel like that looks so much better. Oh my goodness. Wow. The difference between the one eye, like it really, I feel like brings those two shades together in a really nice way. It totally combines them nicely. I'm super happy with that because it brings out the pink, but it also has the orange underneath. So happy with how that turned out. So now the pink I feel like has kind of gotten muddied up a little bit. So I'm actually going to go and grab a couple of palettes that I have and see what I can do about that. I did want to stick to the one, but I'm not going to do that because I would like it to be more successful. So I brought Through My Eyes and then It's My Pleasure. So It's My Pleasure obviously has the purples that I'm looking for, but particularly I was looking at this Chicklet shade, which I feel like is more of the shade that's at the bottom there. Like it really matches nicely. So I'm going to work with that a little bit, but I also have Through My Eyes, which has this nice pinky shade that I felt like could really like make the pink here more vibrant. So I'm going to take that here. Also, the shade is called Lomo. I don't know why I didn't say what it was called, but I'm going to just tap that all over. I know right now it still kind of looks like one shade. I feel like the pink and the purple aren't that distinguished, but I think once I do something with the purple, it will look a lot better. I'm also just gonna like make sure that these have like a nice gradient. So I'm going to go back in with the orangey color that I had here, 10 out of 10, and fix that up a little bit. So then it's I feel like I could do this so much better if I were like right in front of a mirror. It's kind of harder when I'm trying to do it like in front of a camera and I just have to hold the mirror, but it's fine. I am overall happy with how things are looking. I think it is a little bit more stripy than I would like, but I think I can kind of, oh yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm trying to kind of like blend it more at the top, so then it kind of fades and looks like one color a little bit. So it's not so stripy, it's more just a blended seamless look, if you will. But now I'm gonna fix up the purple. So I'm going to go in with It's My Pleasure, and I feel like I want to start out with Bare Minimum, which is more, oh, it would be helpful if you could see it, but I want to start out with Bare Minimum, which is more of a pinky purple, and then I'm going to go to Chick Lit, like right on the outside. But Bare Minimum, I feel like, is going to be a good sort of transition there. I feel like these purples just aren't quite reading how I would like them to exactly. I also shake a lot when I'm holding things, which is why I struggle with holding the mirror. Like, it's really difficult for me. I feel like that is a lot better. That's more of like the purpley tones. I don't know if it's reading as well on camera, but it definitely looks more purpley to me. But now I'm going to go with Chick Lit here, and I'm going to add some of that. Like, that's such a pretty shade. I love purples. But I'm going to add some of that right on the outer corner almost. Like, oh my goodness. I'm so happy with how this is turning out, honestly. Like, you guys might think it's crap, but like, I'm really happy because I didn't know what I was gonna do going into it, but I think this is really fun. So perfect. Oh, now I am going to do a little bit more blending just so then it's not quite as harsh. So just kind of make sure everything is blended in together. Definitely like the biggest part is at the inner corner, but I feel like that looks nice and kind of looks like a highlight. So I am really happy with that. I was going to film another video with this makeup look, but now I don't know. Like, not that it's bad, it's just, it's intense. I don't really want to do any more, I feel like. Like, I think if anything, I could add some like gold glitter, but I don't think I want to go that far because it's not really yellow. It's more orange. Like, do you see it? I don't know. So I think that's going to be it for like this main part of the eye, like the lid is what it's usually called. I am going to do my brow bone though. So I'm going to take No Worries right here and put that all over my brow bone. And then I'm going to take, oh, I'm probably saying this wrong, but Lucidio, and this is from this palette. And then I will like do right at the arch of my brow, I will do a highlight. I'm also gonna put like a little bit of Lucidio at the inner corner, like not too much because I do have that orangey color there, but just a little bit, and then bring it up there. I like to do a little highlight there. Oh, this is so fun. I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and honestly, I also am having so much fun like playing around with this makeup. I used to play around with makeup all the time. Like in high school, I would wear like we wore uniforms, and I would just do my eyes like a different color all the time, and I just had a lot of fun with it. Literally, look at my hand right now. Okay, so, ooh. I am going to fix that and kind of like pat it so that it's not quite as harsh, but let's get over here too. Hello. Oh my gosh, how fun. I'm happy with this. I didn't know if this was going to go poorly or not, but I'm just going to kind of like make it a little bit less harsh. Like we've got a little bit here. It still is going to be a little harsh, but I think they're even too. I don't know, it looks even to me. Oh, I'm really happy. Can you tell? So now before I do anything like underneath, which I will be adding some purple underneath, I think, or I might do like all three colors. I'm not really sure yet, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands and then get my face makeup, and I will do my face. So I brought over my face products, so we are going to dive into that. So I'm starting out with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. I actually just placed an order with Sephora, which like I didn't really want to do, but like I did because I had been looking for, I wanted a like smoothing blow dry cream for when I use my Dyson, and then I also was looking for some skincare, like some hydrating skincare, because my skin is always really dry, especially in the winter, which is now like over, but like better late than never, right? But they had a coupon, so I decided to order some stuff, and the point of that was that I ordered a like Luminous primer that I'm excited to try out. It had really good reviews, and hopefully it will live up to that, because it looked like it was really good, but my skin is so red right now. Oh my goodness, because it's kind of toasty in my house, so a little bit toasty. Now for foundation, I'm actually going to use just this tinted moisturizer. It's the Colourpop Pretty Finish one. I do have like more of a nice foundation, but that one was really expensive, so honestly I'm trying to kind of like savor that, and I'm just gonna use this for now because I feel like it's good enough. And I'm also trying it out because I just got it along with the palette that I used today. So I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror at the moment, but I want to try it out and like see if I like it. I'm kind of testing out the wear. I feel like so far I am pleased with it, but we shall see. Yeah, I feel like it's like smoothing. It's not too heavy. I really needed a tinted moisturizer, so I feel like this is a good one, and I'm pleased. Like, the price was pretty good. The only thing that bugs me about Colourpop is that it takes forever to get to me. Like, it takes so long to get to Canada. I don't know why, like other things that ship from the States and come to Canada, it does not take that long. So I'm not sure why the shipping is so slow. And like this last package especially, it didn't ship. It like, I understand like once it's shipped, whatever, they can't really do much about it. But this one didn't even ship until like it had been like more than 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. So that was kind of annoying, but what can you really do, honestly? I think the shade is good too. I always am nervous about buying like face makeup online because I'm not sure about the shade, but I feel like this is a good one. It's pretty much their lightest shade, so that checks out. Now I'm going to take the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I actually just also on that Sephora order, I ordered the Rare Beauty, which is Selena Gomez's line, but I ordered her concealer that she has because I have heard some really good things about that. I'm nervous about doing this part because I really don't want to mess up the like straight line that I have going there. I'm also learning you're supposed to like put concealer in different places. I'm just kind of putting it wherever I see things that I don't want other people to see right now, but I know you're supposed to put it in like certain places. Like it used to be you do the triangle thing, but that like brings your face down, so now you're supposed to do it like this, but I'm nervous about it because I don't want to mess that line up there, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah, perfect. Oh, the more I look at this, like the more I like it. I do think, like as I'm looking at it, I think I'm gonna do the purple underneath, that like deep purple, because this is reading purple, but not quite that like deep blue purple that I used at the end. So I think I'm going to try and put that underneath to really get that shade in there, but I am still happy with how things have gone thus far. Now I'm going to use, I got the Colourpop Cheek Dews, which is another thing I have been experimenting with and like hoping, I'm trying to find like the fine balance between using too much. I feel like that's probably too much and like not enough, I guess. Like, I don't know, it goes on like really powerful, so it seems really intimidating. Like yesterday I thought I put on too much, but then it didn't really look like that, so I'm still sorting it out. And I'm also going to try using a brush with it. I think I used too much. It's fine. I'm going to go in with my finger, and that's a little bit better. See, I feel like finger application might be a little bit better. I can start off with the brush, but then like, yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's fine. Maybe if I just keep on saying that's fine, then it will be fine. Yeah, I think the brush application just makes it go on a little bit heavier, so then going ahead with like the finger afterwards to try and like blend it out a little bit is better. I also think it might still be a little bit too much now that I'm looking at it more. Can I just, I'm hoping there's like extra concealer, so it might, I don't know, I know like everyone is wearing like really powerful blush right now, and it still is something that I'm not so sure about. But like, I feel like that's more blush than I would normally wear, but I don't think it necessarily, like, in the viewfinder, it doesn't look as bright as like when I'm looking in the mirror. So I'm not really sure, but we're just going with it. So moving on from that, I actually wanted to grab another brush because I'm gonna do highlighter, and I don't know why I'm using all these liquid products, because I feel like liquid, it's like so much easier to mess up, and then when you mess up, it's done. But I'm having a lot of fun with them. Before I go and grab that though, I will just do my bronzer. So I just have an e.l.f. bronzer. Like, I don't really care about bronzer that much, to be honest, but I'm just gonna take this color here. That's something I always do too much of, because I'm like, oh, there's not that much on the brush, and then it's like, what chow? But I'm just gonna add a little bit to like warm up my face, kind of, because, you know, it's winter. I'm pale. I mean, it's spring actually, but like, I'm pale. See, it was fine, and then it's not. Oh my gosh. I always think that I get enough off of the brush, and then I don't. But that, at least, like, I feel like I can easily blend out that because it's powder. It looks like a little harsh in the viewfinder, but it honestly doesn't look that bad when I'm like actually looking at it in the mirror in person. It's definitely a little bit more than I wanted, but it's fine. We're just going with it. We're just gonna bronze up a little bit. Bronzing, perfect. That sun-kissed glow. And now I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit on my nose, because I don't really care that much about the size of my nose, but I know that that's what people do, and I guess I'm just a follower. I think this one might go out a little bit more. It's fine. So I'm gonna be using the Colourpop Pretty Finish highlighter, and this is in soft gold. I wanted to go for like a golden shade because I feel like that's what this look kind of calls for. That I definitely, like, it comes out so fast, and that's where I'm like, now what do I do? But doop, 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 doop. I also keep on alternating between using like the actual mirror and then just using the viewfinder. I apologize, but I'm just gonna put that on the back of my hand, and then yeah, I'm just gonna start with this. So I wanted to try using this brush though to do the highlighting. What does that look? Does that look nice? Is that too much? Maybe. I don't know. I've never been good at face makeup because I just care more about like the eyes and stuff like that, so I've never really paid attention to the face makeup, but now I'm like working more on that because I'm like, oh, that makes like a huge difference, obviously. So yeah, I've been trying to like work a little bit more on it, and it's been an interesting experience. I'm still learning, let's say, but I don't know, that's fun, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, I should have gotten my eyeliner while I was over there. Actually, I'm not gonna do eyeliner here because that's just gonna be a disaster. But I am going to go back into It's My Pleasure. There it is. I'm going to go back into It's My Pleasure, if I can open it, and I'm going to take Chiclet and I'm going to put more of that under the eye, under the brow bone. I definitely am going to need to wash my brushes after this. I feel like half of this video I'm probably not even gonna be in frame, so I apologize. Yeah, see, that's the shade that I wanted. Yeah, I wish this one went out a little bit further, but that's fine. So I'm just putting a little bit of that under there to just like really carry everything together and carry it over, and then we get all of the shades from the cover. We have all of the shades here. I think I've gotten all of them. So now I am going to, before I go and do my eyeliner, I'm going to take this white eyeliner, and because this is a bold look, I feel like this is the time to wear this one, but I'm just going to tight line my eyes with that. The cover itself is white too, so I feel like that makes sense. Okay. Ta-da! I feel like I might be forgetting something, but I don't know what. But I'm going to go and do mascara, like curl my eyelashes. I'm going to put on lips and then do my eyeliner, not in that order. And then I will be back. Okay, so this is the completed makeup look. So I am honestly so pleased with how this turned out. Like, the one thing is, this is definitely shorter. Like, when I put on eyeliner, I could really tell that it is definitely shorter than this side. Like, it doesn't go as far out. But overall, like, I'm still really happy with how it turned out. So I'm gonna zoom out now so then we're not so up close and personal with my face. So for my mascara, I use the Essence Lash Princess and then the Maybelline Sky High. Super happy with both of these. I think it's so funny because I have so many products that are like TikTok recommended, but I don't have TikTok and I've never been on TikTok. I just see them everywhere, and for some reason I like trust TikTok. I just feel like these products go viral and it's like real people, so I'm like, yes, they know what they're talking about. I don't know. But speaking of, I have the NYX Shine Loud lip, what is it called? I guess it's like a lip, high pigment lip shine, I don't know, but I am just trying this for the first time, and this is in the shade Born to Hustle, and really happy with this one too. It's like, I love matte lipsticks, but this also has a shine to it, and I am enjoying the shine. I'm finding like I don't feel like it's sticky or anything, which is my main issue. But here is the comparison to my face and the book. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave below any books that you would like me to do in the future. I know a lot of you guys suggested Alice in Wonderland, and I'm like, yes, but then I'm also like so intimidated by it. So at some point I will do that, but I definitely do want to do more of these videos. Like, I think this is so much fun and a way to get out of my comfort zone and just do something enjoyable, but also get a video out of it too. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one soon. Bye!